So the Mandalorian and Grogu has finally arrived on the big screen. And while Star Wars fans are loving the action, emotional moments, and surprise character returns, the movie also leaves behind some massive unanswered question. From Rota the Hutt's mysterious past to the future of Din and Grogu, there's a lot of fans are still trying to figure out after walking out of the theater. So here are the 8 biggest unanswered questions after watching The Mandalorian and Grogu. First of what exactly happened to Rota the Hutt after the Clone Wars? Longtime Star Wars fans will remember Rota as Jabba the Hutt's son, first introduced as a baby in the Clone Wars animated movie back in 2008. In this new film, Rota returns as a full-grown gladiator fighting in brutal arena battles on Shakari. But the movie barely explains how he got there. Rota reveals he basically survived on his own from a young age and hated living under Jabba's shadows. That raises a huge mystery because after the Clone Wars, Rota completely disappeared from Star Wars canon. Fans now want to know what happened between his childhood and this movie. The second biggest question is what did Commander Coin tell the New Republic? The movie reveals that Lord Janu is secretly Imperial Warlord Commander Coin. By the ending, he is captured and starts confessing information about the Imperial Remnant, the Hutts, and the secret alliances connected to Grand Admiral Thrawn. And this could become very important for future Star Wars projects, especially Ashoka Season 2 and Dave Filoni's upcoming crossover movie. Another major question is the future of Din and Grogu themselves. Interestingly, the movie ends without any major post-credit tease. Din and Grogu simply jump into hyperspace aboard their new Razor Crest and continues their adventures together. So what happens next? Will Lucasfilm make a sequel movie, or will The Mandalorian return as a Disney Plus series for season 4? John Favreau already confirmed he had written scripts for season 4 before the story became a movie. Now let's talk about the Hutts. By the end of the film, the Hutt syndicate appears completely destroyed. The twins die horribly, their fortress get bombed, and Rota refuses to take over Jabba's empire. But is the Hutt crime family truly gone forever? The movie never fully confirms it. Speaking of Rota, will he return again? The ending story strongly hints that Rota could join the New Republic. Zeb even offers him a Republic Union uniform that definitely feels like Lucasfilm setting up future appearances, and fans are already hoping for a live action reunion between Rota and Ashoka Tano. Another confusing detail involved Rota's family relationship with the twins. Previous Star Wars canon described the twins as Jabba's cousin, but in this movie they call Rota their nephew, and he calls them aunt and uncle. Technically, that does not make sense. So fans are debating whether this is a retcon or if Hutt family structure simply works differently in Star Wars lore. Then there's the big Mandalore question. After season 3 of The Mandalorian, Bo Katan finally reclaimed Mandalore and united the Mandalorians. But surprisingly, she never appears in this movie. Din is basically the only Mandalorian featured, and the story never even visits Mandalore. So, what's happening there during all of this? And finally, what's going on with Ambush timeline? The fan favorite bounty hunter finally makes his live action debut and survives the movie's event. But according to existing Star Wars canon, Ambo eventually retires from bounty hunting and becomes a farmer on Felucia. So fans are wondering if this movie was his final bounty hunter mission or if Lucasfilm plans to bring him back again before his retirement. One thing is clear, the Mandalorian and Goku may have answered some question, but it also opened the door for a much bigger future in the Star Wars universe. Thank you for watching. Bye.